Good morning, good people. Uh, Saturday, June 11th, 2022. This is Spade of Spades podcast. We are back. It's been a few weeks since we've been in the studio. A lot has happened since we've been in studio. It's a lot to talk about. Scoop, he's on the way into the studio. He should be here in about 2 minutes. So until then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about just some conversation I've had the past couple of days in regards to, just I don't want to go back in time, but, history has a way of repeating itself, right? So right now, what's going on down in D.C. as far as the hearings for what happened on January 6th last year? What I don't want us to do is act surprised as if we didn't see what we saw. Obviously they're showing footage that hasn't been seen before to the public or by the public, but what we saw is what we saw. The election was certified, by the DOJ, by Democrats and Republicans on both sides. Say, there was no sort of tampering going on with the election as far as, votes were miscounted and whatnot. Mr. Trump lost the election, right? So people went out, they voted, they voiced their, they made their voices heard by casting their votes however they saw fit, and that's the election turned out the way that it turned out. I had a conversation with some people, on Instagram, some of my white brothers and sisters, and they were complaining about how the election was rigged, and Trump really won. He didn't win. No one batted an eye and said anything when he had Russia tamper with the election back in 2016, right? So all of a sudden now, when all this new video that's coming out from these hearings, that's already shown what it's shown, that people, American citizens, went down to the Capitol to try to overturn the election because they didn't get their way. And I made a comment to one guy yesterday, and I told him, I said, people like, it was an intense comment. I was like, people like you shoot up schools when they don't get their way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because people are so brainwashed that they listen to these certain news outlets, whether it's Fox or whether it's CNN, whatever. They have an agenda when they report what they report, right? It's some news. It's some news factual. Yes, it's factual, but a lot of it is to cater to their base, right? So when the election didn't go Trump's way, and these people, Fox News was saying what they were saying, mm-hmm. The rhetoric that we see and the things that's kind of occurring in our country with these mass shootings, mm-hmm. is because these people are upset because they didn't get their way.
Yeah, and they able to the right wing enthusiasts to, like you say, go shoot up schools and all that. That was my main problem with Trump, that he was enabling it. I was looking at that, I was like, pull me out. But that was my thing with Trump. He was enabling them white supremacists, man.
Right.
That's why he caused that craziness that happened down there, downtown at the Capitol, man. He caused that because he enabled them, man. That's right. My problem. That's my problem with Fox News and news outlets like that. They're not unbiased. They're biased as hell. So of course they're gonna have an agenda, bro.
But all right, that's it for politics. I just want to briefly touch on that and just say a couple comments on that. I I find it interesting that we continuously just have this revolving door of, being so divided. We're not as divided as we think we are. Mm-hmm. The problem is people see things from a one-track way, right? They want to believe what they want to believe. They want to think like, oh, well, climate change isn't real, or aliens don't exist.
Man, I'm telling you.
Or whatever craziness they want to believe, right? Mm-hmm. But it gets to a point where we, as a people, we gotta open our minds to other possibilities, instead of our own personal beliefs, and what's comfortable. Because we've had this conversation before. Yeah. Get out of our comfort zone. Let's go talk to people who don't look nothing like us.
Stop being closed-minded. You know what I'm saying? Open your mind to the other possibilities, because it might be the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How long we thought Pluto was a planet?
AJ was good.
You know what I'm saying? We thought Pluto was a planet for a long.
It's no longer a planet.
Open your mind for different possibilities so you can know the truth, man. If you don't do that, then you're gonna stuck in this fantasy world, and then you mad that reality hits you in the face.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Got you.
Let's get off of that. On to all right. We gonna do your topic.
I got you. Which one? Which one you want to do first?
All
right. So I'm gonna do
it's on you, brother, man.
I'm gonna do the one that we supposed to been do.
Like 2-3 shows ago.
Exactly right. So generational biases. I feel like generational biases is like. What made you bring Douce, man?
This is bamboo, bro.
Oh, I thought that was
rum. But real quick.
This is what? You said what?
It's rum.
Bamboo?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. Drink it straight. You don't mix this.
I wish I had like a couple ice cubes, but I'm good.
One of my good friends, John, she was like, yeah, mix it with vanilla Coke. I'm like, it's already sweet.
Vanilla
Coke. You don't mix this. You don't mix this.
Ain't no vanilla Coke.
You don't mix that. It's already sweet.
I'm good. This is nice and.
But no, okay. But before you came up, the reason why I brought this is because I'm going to a cookout later on, family function.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to carry me through the afternoon and evening.
Makes sense.
I was telling people, hey, don't judge me, judge your mama.
Yeah. So. You know what I'm saying? Back to the topic. Generational biases. I feel like. This is like in all matter of life, sports, music, art, life, family. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every generation is going to say their generation is the best and has the best way and has the best thinking. But at the same time, it's like every generation has its pros and cons. And if you don't take a little bit from for every generation, you wouldn't be good in life, for real. Because different generations do different things better than we did, and vice versa. So I feel like that's go to what we was talking about, being closed-minded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of trying to understand each other, we combating each other for what reason? Oh, back in my day, we didn't do this, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, fuck your day, you know what I'm saying? This is present day, you know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to figure each other out and trying to understand, you know what I'm saying, it's a bigger picture, and we got to live on this planet together, so why not trying to learn from every generation so we can be better people? Because it's just because they're old, that don't mean they still don't have wisdom. They still don't have a lot to offer, even though when they grew up was a different time. And just because we're in the now, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't mean we're doing things all the way better than our past generations. And just because we're an older generation, that don't mean the newer generation is not on the right path. You know what I'm saying? In certain aspects. You feel me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I like this topic. To be honest, I feel like we're the best. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we got the best of both worlds, bro.
I feel the same way. Like objectively, I feel the same way.
Now, as far as as far as our health, though, I don't know. I feel like our grandparents and great grandparents, they
were better.
Okay, our grandparents.
That's what you're saying?
No. They were built different, bro.
Bro, they were built different because they were so fucked up. They immune to all that shit. That's why.
But what I'm saying,
my mama be eating stuff that's bad, man. You know what I'm saying?
But,
Old people, come on now, like they.
But okay.
Yeah, there's still some good. No, it's not, Granny.
Okay, look at
it's not no good.
Okay, look at it from this angle,
away,
right?
baby.
Look at it from this angle. Okay, look at it from this angle.
It's not good.
Like because
when you gotta smell something like a couple times, like.
Okay, but
it's good.
For
No,
the most
it's
part,
not. Throw it away.
For the most part, though, they had to grow their own food.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and it was fresh. The shit we eat now is shot up with all kinds of shit, bro. And then McDonald's, for example, right here. Buy a double cheeseburger. Put it in the seat of your car. Leave it there for about a year.
You ever seen old folks' teeth, bro?
Bro,
you talking about they was healthier than us. Have you seen their teeth? Not saying all the generation was all messed up, but I don't think they was like so. I think the generation ahead of us is more healthy than us.
Who?
Not next.
The Zennials?
I'd be so confused with which one is which.
Gen Z.
Like the kids coming up, like not the early 20s.
Oh, I don't know what the kids now coming up
like teenagers coming up. Like I feel like they're more healthy.
After Zennials, I don't know what they are. I haven't.
It's like Gen Z or something like I don't know.
Zennials.
Yeah, okay.
That's the group behind us.
That's right.
That's right behind us. Yeah.
Oh, so it's whoever the next one. I feel like even them. I feel like not necessarily because they be doing all types of drugs.
Okay, our advances in medicine has helped us live longer, right? You got the dentist office now. You got all these different medical resources you can utilize now that can prolong your health. But I think what I'm saying is I think when our grandparents was our age, like in their prime, as far as like just like physical fitness, everything, they were built different, bro.
Yeah, because they had to walk everywhere.
That's part of it.
At that time.
They had to walk everywhere. They had to grow their own food.
Most of the stuff, yeah, they had to do a lot of, outside of work, they had to do a lot of manual labor. Just because of the circumstance, especially with our community.
Yeah. I mean, people were more in shape.
But you see how we acknowledge that, though?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Can we acknowledge the great things from our past generations and future? Can we just acknowledge that?
I mean the kids coming up behind us, they are so advanced as far as just everything.
They too advanced. It's like they don't want to be kids no more. I'm like, bro, be a kid. You know what I'm saying?
But see, part of that's the environment they grow up in.
Exactly.
If they're exposed
they're exposed to so much information so freely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It took us a while to learn about stuff. Like we was more wholesome. That's why I feel like we were like right in the good.
We was in the happy
we was
middle,
like
bro.
we was able to be kids, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because we knew about the internet.
But it wasn't. The internet wasn't the internet.
No.
Like, bro, when we was in middle school, bro, you couldn't be on the phone and the internet at the same time.
No, you couldn't.
You couldn't do that. You was going to hear that.
Right.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we used to be outside. We used to play manhunt, freeze tag, sharks in the water when we go to the pool and stuff. We used to be in the pool all day.
Come out the pool look like a orange.
I'm telling you. For one summer I was dark skinned, Vic. For one summer I was dark skinned. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you a picture. One summer I was dark skinned because I was in the pool every day.
You was looking like my flash.
I'm telling you, I was chocolate. You hear me? I had that Morris.
Hey, chill out.
I had that Morris.
Well, you had hair though.
Yeah, I did. I did.
You had hair though.
I did. Hey, you ever realize like you ever realize like in every generation, like you ever seen like high school students in every generation, the generation in front of them, but like they look so old. Why does these teenagers look so like? Have you like for real? Like especially when you look at some of the back in the day when you used to look at like NFL highlights and basketball highlights, like Jack Lambert, like with the Steelers, that man looked like he was like 44 when he was like 23. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever notice that? Like you look older, but you younger. Like every generation come up, like you know what I'm saying? Like I sense an age. Now how to tell somebody age is throwing off a little bit at each. You know what I'm saying? Each generation as it goes up. Have you realized that?
Yeah, because when we were growing up, we kind of knew what each other's age was, even if we didn't know. Like now, but I mean, maybe part of it is too. Well, I don't. No, actually, no, I can't say that.
Well, you know how many times people said
I
was 40?
Bro, it's the food.
How many times people said I was 40? It's like I got bald headed added 15 years. I said, damn.
I mean, we pretty much, but see, we wasn't doing drugs though, like that. We wasn't doing drugs. Drugs
not as heavy as the next.
Drugs age you too.
The next one. Well, I mean, we did, but I don't think we was like that bad. I think the generation ahead of us is bad. They're bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
they got everything at their fingertips, bro. Literally, everything.
I feel like where we fucked up is our money, financial.
Us?
Yes, us. Think about it as a whole. Our generation with financial.
I don't know about that, bro.
Shit.
I don't know.
Shit.
I mean, in a sense, yeah. Like people who got student loan debt. I mean, yeah, you in the hole for life,
we
buddy.
in a lot of debt. Our generation as a whole in a lot of debt. Vic.
Yeah. I mean, the offset with that is okay. Well, I got my degree, I got my master's, I got my doctorate. Yeah, but you $200,000 in a hole.
If you're in the same boat as me, then what? Then what? There's people that graduate high school that's more successful than people with PhDs.
Well, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
That's just the world we live in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you starting to see now too. Before we get back on track, but starting to see now that states are starting to like really like get lax as far as like we don't really care about y'all college degrees. Oh no shit! You say that now.
After I went through all that, you know what I'm saying?
$80K in the hole. That's.
I'd have been mad as hell if I would have went through 3 more years of what I went through that year, and then just to be in the same position I'm in now, I'd be so pissed off. So pissed off, bro. Because whoever graduate college, congratulations, because that shit was hell.
Yeah, that's gonna be me in December, bro.
Bro,
oh,
hey,
my goodness.
Bro, I'm telling you, that 1 year kicked my ass, bro.
I really feel like my schoolwork has like
gotten worse.
Well, not gotten worse. I mean, of course, it's picked up like the closer I get to graduating, but I really feel like I just be so tired, bro. Like after work, because when I get home from work, like if I don't go to the gym, boom, okay, homework. Like homework, labs, quizzes. Luckily, like I'm in the point in my program now where I don't really have papers. It's more so like projects, labs, quizzes, like a whole bunch of virtual stuff. I just be tired, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'd rather do papers.
Yeah, to hell
projects.
With that. To hell with that.
Even though I hate doing paper. Yeah, hey, pull me up a little bit more too, cause this is good. This is nice and smooth. I feel good.
How you not know about this?
I don't, huh?
How you not know about this?
I don't, man, bro. When I tell you that when it comes to liquor, you know, first of all, you know I'm more of a smoker than a drinker, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's but when I drink, bro, it's when I want to be cheap, Parmesan. When I got a little bit more money, Crown.
Okay,
and
Crown.
You know
solid.
what I'm saying? When I'm ready to get turned, and when I know I got some. You know, somebody waiting on me after I get out the club. Some Hennessy or some Patron.
Listen, because
I'm telling you, after a couple,
we're not gonna go back to that story, bro.
What story you talking about? Which one?
When you was off the hen dog. You know what story I'm talking about.
I'm trying to remember what story was that. Because there's a lot of stories.
Goddamn, bro.
What story you talking about? What story? You know I'm a fool, bro. I can't remember all the everything.
You know, where you was, busting, mom's
Oh,
yeah. We're not gonna go back to that story. You was off the hen dog on that story.
Look, that was
Yeah.
that was a fucked up coincidence. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a messed up coincidence, man. We ain't gonna get back in that story, man.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I think I just think growing up we had the best of both worlds.
We did.
You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up in a time like where the internet was blowing up, where technology was blowing up, but we were still outside.
But when that happened, once technology and internet started blowing up, we was like teenagers. You feel me? Like when it really start resembling like how it was today. Like it was like, I mean, okay. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we was able to like be our own person, grow and live and have social skills before that joint really start popping.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Like these like the youngest nowadays, they don't have social skills, bro. They can't talk.
I was talking to my boy T last night. Excuse me, and I was telling him, I was like, bro, remember when we was growing up and we had to memorize street names?
Oh, yes.
There was no navigation. We had
navigation.
I mean, we had MapQuest. We had to know shit. We had to know shit. Use critical thinking skills to get to where we need to go to. There was no navigation to like talk you through. Turn left here. Make a right here.
That's a fact.
Merge here. It was none of that. We had to know shit. Use our critical thinking skills to get to where we need to go to. Now, like I said, everything is so easily accessible at your fingertips. You can put something in the search engine and it'll pop up.
That's a fact.
It'll pop up.
You ever lost and your phone dead? It's screwed. It's screwed. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I do that GPS, I try to see like where am I turning at? Where is it? You know what I'm saying? Landmarks. You remember when you was a kid? All right, we turn left at the 7-Eleven, and then at the Blue House, make a right, and then after that, make that second left, and then you gotta go through the gate. Then you get to the playground. Cause all the best, you ever realize like when you was younger, all the best like places to be at, like playgrounds and parks and stuff, you had to go through like some woods or something. So you had to make sure where you was going. Cause if you made a wrong turn, you in vines. You know what I'm saying? So like
you a dead end street.
Our sense of adventure or want to go outside and be active. A lot of kids not active, bro.
Yeah, Josh said you really don't have to know nothing. That's crazy. You don't. I mean, because your phone knows.
Yeah,
it's a smartphone.
That's a fact. Like,
it's a gift and a curse.
It is. Instead of like learning something on your own, like I can just look it up, or you can go do some research. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse in each generation. but my thing is just appreciate it. Learn from each generation, cons, and take from each generation pros. That's how you get better as a person. You know what I'm saying? As a generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't look down on no generation just because it's not your generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Youngins have game.
And you know what? And growing up, like for the most part, like when our elders talked to us, we respected them. Right? For the most part. It wasn't, we might not have liked what they were saying or even agreed, but when they talked, we at least listened.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We at least listened.
I still do that to this day as a grown man, but
of course,
it comes to a point, like I said the couple podcasts ago. Old people need to chill. Just because you old, that don't mean nothing. Yeah. Remember, I was telling you about that lady I used to work with, that old lady I used to work with. You know who I'm talking about, Cece. You know what I'm saying? Bruh.
Yeah.
The entitlement, just because you old, you can do and say whatever you want. Hey, Just because you say excuse me, that don't give you the right to bump me out the way.
Oh, she was wide.
Bro, no, she wasn't wide. She wasn't a big lady.
Oh, okay.
She thought because she was, motherly and she said things with a smile, then nobody would say anything. But you up here calling us heathens and yelling at everybody every time you see a goddamn mess. I ain't gonna get
She been around the block,
that,
bro.
I'm not gonna get back.
She been around the
bro.
block. She feel like, hey.
But that's I've
been there, done that. I can do whatever I want.
Busting in the line.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Looking at you while you driving 5 miles an hour and you cut in front of them and they looking at you like you did something wrong.
You know what? That's a good point you just brought up. Cutting in the line. You know what's crazy? Like at the grocery store sometimes, like, it'll be like some old people in front of you or whatever, and they act like they don't know what's going on. They're not even, okay, the line is here, right? The line is here. And they're to the left or to the right of the line. And they're just looking around. Do I want to grab something else? Or, no, I'm good. The line's here.
Why you gotta ask 1,001 questions at this cashier? You don't see this damn line going all the way in the back of aisle 9? And you up in here, well, I got this coupon and it said that in this date that
coupon expired before COVID. Why are you trying to finagle $5 off some detergent?
That say 21, ma'am. This is 22. We in 22. But it say the date right here.
The coupons really old when they start like fading.
Get stuck together. Oh my goodness, bro.
You can't even really see what's on the coupon no more. You know it's old when it's fading.
And then they go online to take a picture of it. Like, nah, this the coupon right here. It just a little fade. I hate heavy couponers, bro. Oh my God, bro.
You know what? They come in handy sometimes. Sometimes.
But did you see that movie? It was based on a real story where they was finessing the companies.
That was on Netflix, right?
Yeah, and they was selling coupons and shit.
Yeah,
bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Hey, look,
was
man.
Real life finessing to the point that the FBI had to get, bro.
Hey, listen. By any means necessary. And you know what? At this point,
and I was still confused with what they did wrong. I was like, I don't see what they did wrong. Y'all just mad 'cause y'all getting finessed for real.
You know what? At this point, who gives a fuck?
No bullshit.
Inflation is a motherfucker, bro. So I did a test like a couple days ago. So my gas tank was on a quarter, right? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put $50 in. It only put 9 gallons in the tank, bro. And I was below 3/4. That was $50. I didn't even get the 10 gallons. I just stopped at that $50. I'm like, let me see what this does.
Hey, bro,
just to see.
Inflation's so bad that that Arizona's is no longer 99 cents. You remember when it used to be 99 cents, like no tax, no nothing.
Well, shit, at work they're $1 still.
$1 or 99 cents, that's two different things. It used to be 99 cents.
It's the same thing, bro. Come on.
Now it's $1.05, $1.25. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. 99 cents. Get my damn penny. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, listen, I don't give a damn about a penny. But when Arizona's get to like $1.05, 25, listen, we got
it's $5 for milk. I'm like, God, dog.
We got some serious problems.
But inflation crazy,
bro. But on a serious note, that's why crime is going up too. Everything is going up.
I'm telling you,
everything is going up. Wages is here.
At that restaurant, bro, like they would just raise the price. Niggas used to be so mad, bro. Bruh, and don't let you not change the menu. This say 1020. This say 1075. They raised the price, ma'am. I don't know what you want me to do with that. I don't know what you want me to do. Let me talk to your manager.
They get mad at
I'm not paying it. I'm paying 1020 like the menu said. I'm like, I don't know. Okay. Here's the manager. I don't know what you want me to do.
You know what though? Like, but if you know, that's okay. 50 cent difference,
bro. Tripping.
If you tripping off of 50 cents, you really you need to be.
I have no idea.
You really don't need to be there.
I have no idea, bro.
No, I remember. I briefly worked at McDonald's before I left for the Navy.
Did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
So I know a little bit.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
I was brief, yeah. You know, but it was a good experience though.
I didn't know
it was a good experience. I mean, it helped me deal with people, and just learn people a little bit better. Yeah. It was a cool experience. All right, okay, back on topic. your second topic of the day. So you sent me a video on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And you was like, bro, we should talk about this. So yeah, go ahead and get into it.
I was watching a podcast where Marlon Wayans was on. I think it was Big Boy in the Morning, if I'm not mistaken. He was talking about how he's not the friend that you call when you're having a good time, and when you want to celebrate with somebody and all that. When things are going good, I'm that friend that you call when you having a bad time, and I'm the friend to get you up out of that when you going through tough times. Only call me then. When I seen that video, I was befuddled because I was just like, I don't get that. I don't get why would you only want to be somebody's friend when they're down? That's weird to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's not an either or type thing. I feel like you should be both, far as on the both sides of the coin, because I think that's when you truly are a friend. Because why would I just want just to hang with you when I'm going through bad?
You want me,
you know what I'm saying?
You why?
That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Go ahead.
So, the reason why like I love that you want to talk about this is because the underlying message behind what he was saying. It's easy to be someone's friend when everything is going well.
I got that. Yeah.
Right. So when shit is going well and somebody is they're doing great in life or they're ascending, people gravitate towards that, directly or indirectly. However, which way they do it, right? But when shit is going bad, when it's rough, nobody really wants to be around that type of energy, because in a sense it puts you at the forefront of having to ask difficult questions that you might not be willing or able to ask. Mm-hmm. Hey, is everything okay? Like whenever I talk to somebody, after I greet them, the first thing before you came up, I was talking to one of my homegirls, Gina, and because she had jumped on my live, and I had asked her, hey, how's everything going? Mm-hmm. Right? Because you never, especially like right now with all this crazy shit going on, you never know what somebody's going through or what their train of thought is, mm-hmm. or like what kind of space they're in mentally. You never know. Yeah. Hey, do you want to kill yourself? Right? As hard as a question that is to ask, like we see all the time, bro, on Instagram. I see all the time. People, young people killing themselves. Suicide. Remember that? Remember that one girl I had posted a few weeks ago?
A-Worm.
Huh?
A-Worm.
Well, Worm. And it was another girl. She was in college. She was a freshman. She was a cheerleader. It was all over social media.
Yeah, that Miss America.
Miss America, her too. Young, right? And
young, successful.
I don't. The people that were in their lives, I don't know if they asked those questions.
Yeah.
If they did, good on them. But if they didn't, sometimes the difference between life or death is asking those difficult questions.
Yeah.
It may be uncomfortable. It may be triggering for them. They may be like, why the fuck you asking me that? Yeah. I'm good. Nah, you really not good.
Nah, not at all. Well, on the other side of that, bro, like, you know how hard it is to hear your best friend say that, bro. That's a hard thing to swallow and a hard thing to like try to like because that's a hard thing to hear, and what you don't want to do is start panicking because they're already in a panic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They already, you know what I'm saying, thinking about ending themselves. Mm-hmm. So you being all crazy it's not conducive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like, how do you? A lot of people can't deal with that.
That's good, y'all. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? When I first dealt with that, I didn't know what to do, bro. I'm on the phone crying. I'm thinking my best friend about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have somebody that's on the phone saying they're about to do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different. That takes a different kind of friend to still be there, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got where he was coming from.
Right.
I got where he was coming from. It's just the thing is like I don't know if that's what he meant, but I don't feel like you should do either or.
Because I think his bigger point was,
you know what I'm saying?
Call me when shit is bad because I know shit genuinely care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to care when shit's going great.
Yeah.
I graduated high school. You know, I got my driver's license. I got a new job. I got a raise. Right? It's easy to latch onto that. Right? But it's harder to latch onto some shit like suicide, right? Depression, drugs, alcohol abuse, domestic violence. Mm-hmm. Everything under that. It's hard to latch onto that and try to do what you can to help them.
Yeah. It took me a while. It took me a while to because at first I used to only like care about that when it comes to my close friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Like not really getting too deep. You know what I'm saying? To the people, you know, seeing if they good or not. But like, you know what's funny? What really got me to open back up is the little youngest at Red Robin, man. To be honest with you, she is one of them. I didn't expect for me to like give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? To start giving them rides for the free and all that, just giving them game and all. Some like triggered in me was like, bro, they're just like you.
Right. But
they don't got nobody that relate to them that gonna put them on game for real. Cause I had people at that age, but they wasn't my age and they didn't go through exactly what I was going through because of the generation. I was in a closer generation as them. And I was like they kind of like me, or kind of like my friends when we was youngest, but it's nobody to really give them guidance, even though I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm still pursuing that, you know what I'm saying? I could see where I went wrong and didn't want them to go through that. So the ones that I cared about, I start, you know what I'm saying, giving them game and all that, just like how we talked about with, you know, all the with 420
yep,
with the OGs.
Shout out to the OGs.
Shout out to the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Giving game. You know what I'm saying? We start giving game because, you know what I'm saying, just want to contribute to the world, you know what I'm saying? Just want to be just don't want people to go through the same thing that I what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to like make sure the future generations just is better. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to like not say something, especially when I liked them. You know what I'm saying? So it was them for real that really brought that about in me, to not like, just because we're not as close as my closest friends that I call sisters and brothers and all that don't mean I'm not gonna give you game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they brought that up out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that. And that goes back to our first topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't open to the new generation, I would have never did that for them.
Do you think age, as far as like where we are in our lives from an age standpoint, do you think because as humans, like, we have an innate ability to do things without even like thinking twice about it, right? Right. So like, for example, when you're mentoring somebody who is younger than you, but like before you get to that point, you would tell yourself like I ain't fucking around them little badass kids, but once you get into those shoes and you're actually like no shit starting to do it, and you realize like, damn, like you said, like they just like me growing up.
Yeah. And they accept it. It's one thing to like say something to a youngin' and them not accept it.
Because they don't respect you.
You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that they,
yeah,
they was willing to accept that.
They respect you.
And really listen to what I had to say. It's like, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that was for real, my last days in there, bro. That they made it easy for me to get through that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So,
yeah. It helps keep your not only keep you sharp and in tune with what's going on around you from their eyes, because we're somewhat detached from that age group now.
Uh-huh.
So when they speak and they say things in a sense, because people think too, well, just because somebody is younger than you can't learn from them.
Exactly.
Yes, the hell you can.
Exactly.
You can learn a lot from people younger than you.
Yes.
And they can really help keep your mind sharp.
Yes.
New trends, new
it's
new
wisdom
laws.
It's wisdom in the youth, man.
Right.
It's wisdom in the youth.
It is. Yeah, absolutely
it's
it is.
It's wisdom in the youth.
Absolutely it is, yeah.
Because they don't know no better. So what they say is pure. You know what I'm saying? The younger they are. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's like, sometimes the pure thing is what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because the older you get, the more of life that you live and you see other people's life. So that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, affect what you think and how you think. When you young, the younger you are, the less that you go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know no better.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't go through enough life to know any better.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it from a young perspective, it's just like, bruh, you're totally right. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take heed to that. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget one time when I was like going through it, like, it was one of my little bros, he passed away. He had ended up getting shot. And I was tore up about it. And I seen it coming. And it was hard. And then like I found out right in front of my nephew. And my nephew was like maybe like, how old was he? He was like 8, something like that, 8, 7. He was like, Uncle. He don't really even call me Uncle. He was like, Uncle. He was like, I know you're going through a lot right now, and I'm gonna go outside so you can have time to yourself. But I just want to let you know that you did everything that you were supposed to do and could do for him. It was out of your control, and I don't want you to hold on longer just because, you know what I'm saying, you think it was your fault, because it wasn't. Mm-hmm. And when he said that, I was like, bro, I said, that's coming from a
kid.
A kid, bro. I was like, dang, bro, like that hit me, bro. It really did hit me, bro. And I was like, I would never, because when I was a kid, bro, I never always wanted to have a voice. Because when you were a kid, especially back then, bro, our voice was cut off, bro. We couldn't really say something, even though we was probably saying the most realest stuff ever, bro. We couldn't really say nothing for real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
To older people.
No,
because it was looked at as disrespect.
Disrespectful, like, even though they was wrong, and you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like when he said that, I was like, I'm gonna allow you to have a voice. I'm gonna correct you when you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you it's not sometimes what you say is how you say it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And be respectful when you say your truth. But I'm gonna let you get your truth off, because I think that's what a lot of our younger, not younger generation, the generation before us, our mom, our aunties, and them did that I didn't like, and that's what a lot of drama come from. And then when they tell you something didn't happen to them, you threw it off, and they cut their voice off. And then when you grow up and they still telling you the same thing, it's like, dang, you was telling the truth, and now all this trauma been built up. That's how you get, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get untreated trauma.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I know, like, when I have kids, you can express yourself. Because that helps build like great conflict resolution skills. Mm-hmm. It helps build great communication. But if I have to chop you at the knees, I'm gonna chop you at the knees. Like, all right now, like, okay,
that's a fact.
You still a kid,
exactly. Like,
but express yourself,
exactly,
right? Because I'm never gonna want them to feel like, one, they can't talk to me, right?
Yeah.
But number two, they can't express themselves because the way in which we express, as black folks, the way we express ourselves,
or you get slapped on fire on stage.
Yeah, that way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's, growing up, our form of expression was very, very limited, because the minute we get to talking too much good shit, you've been disrespectful, like, cut it out. Like, what? I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming, I'm just voicing my displeasure. Or something that I don't agree with, that you're no shit wrong on.
Saying that Aunt Pearl is wrong. So I didn't do that shit.
Aunt Pearl. Aunt Pearl. You got an auntie named Pearl?
Huh? Shirley, I call her Shirley Pearl.
She wore pearls?
No, not really.
Okay.
Let's call her Shirley Pearl.
Okay.
Shirley Pearl.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a juicy topic. So,
what you got on your mind, Slim?
What you mean? Remember what?
Go ahead.
Okay. Michael B. and Lori. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Tell Steve Harvey. Oh.
I blame Michael B.
How you blame Michael B?
What? I blame Michael B.
I get why you.
I blame Michael B, bro.
First of all, I blame real good. I need you to pull me up a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
Shoot, when I get some money, I'm done. I'm definitely getting some of this.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But shit popped in my eye.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You all right?
Your little rum don't hurt.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You okay?
No, I blame Michael B, bro.
I I understand, but damn, son.
You know why?
I understand, but damn, son. Come on now. That's kind of hard.
Nah.
When you see a full piece from Popeyes
Nah.
like that, available like that, bro, with an extra biscuit.
Nah.
On,
you know what?
That's kind of hard to pass up, bro.
Nah.
I get why you saying it, though.
I blame him because, like, her track record spoke for itself. Right?
Yeah.
He thought, just because he's Michael B., right? He thought that with him being the man that he is, that he was going to be able to change her mind.
He's Michael B, though.
It doesn't matter.
I understand.
If you not,
I understand that. If you're Michael B,
if you want to be in the streets, you want to be in the streets. It doesn't. But this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, it just goes to show you gonna be this well put together man, right?
Yeah,
have everything,
man.
Have everything. But if she's not ready to settle down, it does not.
A whole year. They was dating for like a year, some change, bro.
Yeah.
She could have been told the nigga, I just want to have fun. But what was she saying to the?
That's what we don't know.
That's the difference that we don't know.
That's what we don't know.
That's what we don't know.
We don't know what kind of conversation
we don't know if he was ignoring the signs,
right?
Or she was, you know what I'm saying, just along with the ride, and then all of a sudden, when they got to the tip of the top,
right?
I don't want to get on the ride. It's too late now. What you talking about?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So
that's
why I'm treading lightly as far as,
you know what I'm saying. I understood, bro. Like, I understand what he was going for, boy. I understand, bro. Like, that's kind of hard.
At first, I was mad at her, but I'm like, you know what? I can't be mad at her.
I wasn't mad at her.
At first, I was. But I'm like, nah, you know what? I can't be mad at her because her track record spoke for itself. Spoke for itself. She not about that life. She's not ready for that role. Now people say, "Oh, well, she's young. She's 25." Fuck, there's women who are 25 and younger who are married.
That's a fact.
And happily married. So let's stop playing the age game.
But my thing is,
she does not want that lifestyle right now.
I'm just saying, but you been knew that though. She knew that though.
She knew that.
That's my thing is. So I'm trying to
that's why I'm blaming him too.
That's
because
what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah.
How you not realize that?
Yeah,
just because you are what you are, that doesn't mean you're gonna change somebody's mind.
I went through the exact same thing, bro. And that's what I'm like. I'm trying to figure. I'm like, I can understand what he was going through because it was just like, bro, she seemed like she the one, bro. It's just she wasn't there. She probably wasn't even a bad, woman.
No, I mean probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Settle down right now, which is cool. It's just
that's her choice.
I just want to know why it took so long.
That's why I blame him. Man. Like, as a man, you gotta be smarter. You gotta be smarter. You gotta have a sense of awareness to realize, like, what you're dealing with.
I know.
I don't give a fuck how you look. I don't care about your stature. Like, if as a man, if I know I want to be married, right? And this is why I say I blame him. If I know as a man I want to be married, we're going to have a conversation like, hey, how you feel about this?
That's a
how
fact.
You feel about this? Because before we get too far and before I spend this money, I need to know what the fuck I'm doing. Because if you're not on that wave, all right, like, okay, we need to part ways, right? But if you want the same things I want, all right, cool. Now we talking. But if he never really had that conversation, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm also blaming him because as a man, like, we think logically.
Yeah.
Right? So if he didn't have the foresight to have that conversation with her, bro, it's your fault. You thought renting out an aquarium was going to change her? No, come on now. No. If that's not what she want to be, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, how much money you have. None of that matters, bro. That's a prime example right there. He has everything. It doesn't matter, bro. That's why like That's why I asked the question that I asked. Like, hey, what we doing?
No bullshit.
What we doing? Because you're not about to use my resources. You're not about to have a piece of me. We're not about to be exchanging energy, doing all this crazy, weird shit, traveling and going out on dinners.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not about to be doing all this.
That's why when you was saying that, like, you was mad at him, and I'm like, bro, like,
I blame him.
She knew he loved the shit out of her, bro.
I mean, of course. But see, some women take advantage of that,
That's
though, bro.
what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
We got an intern laughing over
I know, right? Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's true. I mean, some women take advantage of that, and I mean, you can't really be mad at them because that's just what they are. If they are a user, they're a user. Now, she may be a great woman, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, those serious life conversations got to be had at some point. You doing all this wining and dining and traveling and funning and yeah, it looks good to all of us. I mean, I don't give a fuck. It looks good to all of us, but behind closed doors, all right, what we doing? What we doing? Because I know for me personally, I'm not wasting one red penny on some bullshit. Yeah. I'm not. And he's 35 years old. He definitely should know.
Yeah,
at this point
he should
in
have
the
been
game.
asked that question. I don't think, man. I feel like he did, bro. I feel like she was just in it.
I don't know, bro.
I think she was just in it for the ride until she knew she needed to get out because it was going for the long, and she wasn't there for the long time. She was there for a good time, and she said, "You had a good time out."
What's that saying? You can never be the right person for the wrong person, or something like that.
Ooh, that's.
It does not matter, bro. You could have millions. You could be a billionaire. What you have does not matter.
Man, I understand that, but it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? If you walk outside right now and you see a Maserati with the door open and not go in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of hard. You see a Maserati, there's nowhere to be, nobody to be found, nowhere. It's just open.
It's a trap.
With the keys in there.
It's a trap, though. That's how I think.
Understand that.
I understand that. Now I think from a military standpoint.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. And, you know, and niggas watch Bait Car. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you used to get them, Lip. Hey, they used to give people stuff. Hey, bro. They hit that second block. They went to go pick up Pookie and them. Soon as they picked up Pookie and them, woo.
Oh, shit.
That'll lock the door and all that. Lock the windows. You're like,
what the fuck is going on? Yeah,
but that's hard, bro. And she was a nice looking Maserati too, boy. I know, but still, that's hard, bro. That's hard. You say you have military training, bro. Now, people, come on now. And he 35. He like, bro, I don't got too much. You know what I'm saying? Time is run.
He got a lot of time, bro. Come on,
I'm just
bro.
saying that's probably what he think. I'm not saying that's what he think. I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, he's ready.
He's
ready to get off the market. Cool.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, as a man, you gotta have the sense of awareness to know what you're dealing with, bro.
But for real, but like, you ever seen him?
Fuck the sex.
You ever seen him
the
with
money.
somebody though? That's what I'm saying. You ever seen him with who you ever seen him with? Not even a regular girl. Nothing. I never seen Michael B. Jordan with anybody, bro.
No. And that goes back.
That was probably one of the kill was too.
That goes. You know what's crazy? Like I heard that. I heard that. She deleted like all their pictures, right?
Yeah, immediately.
I don't know if he still has their pictures up on his.
Shoot, it's in this camera roll. I can tell you that.
I don't know if he still has those pictures up of them, but that man heartbroken.
Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell with that depressed ass mustache he had at in the Celtics game.
All right, chill out.
When your mustache over your lip, come on now. He was going through it with that bushy mustache. I said,
chill out,
damn.
man.
I was like, damn. They showed the camera. I was like, yeah, damn. I'm like, yeah, he going through it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know the feeling. You know I know the feeling. Shit.
Man, look, listen. That's why I'm the way that I am now, bro. I don't give a fuck. You not about to waste my time.
Oh yeah, but
I'm gonna show you what I'm about. I'm gonna need you to do the same. You're not about to just sit there and look pretty. Like what the fuck you doing?
Hey,
Like,
bro,
what we
I
doing?
ain't playing.
What we doing?
I ain't playing with the next girl. I be with. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That's crazy. You know, when I tell people I only have one relationship as a grown man, they be like, "Dang, for real?" I'm like, "Yeah, only one." I don't got time. I'm not crying in the shower no more, bro. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. Nah. I'm not crying in no more walk-ins. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro.
But
I'm not about to be heartbroken, bro. I'm not about to listen to Neo all day.
You know what?
I'm not doing that.
It's easy to say that.
I'm not about to eat. I'm not about to. No, bro.
Nah, it's easy to say that, but
No,
until you're
until
you're like in that situation potentially again with somebody that you really know shit like care about and love. I mean, who's to say how you're gonna respond?
Let me tell you something.
I mean, like dating. First of all, I hate fucking dating. Dating is fucking stupid because you waste so much fucking time. You do. Like, what are we doing? Are we exclusive or not? What we doing? I gotta give you the feel goods first before you. Oh, you know what? Okay. Nah, fuck that. What we doing?
Nah, bro, you sound like that ugly ass girl I was telling you about.
Who?
That girl that came to my job, that Joan. That's who you sound like. You sound like her.
No, the fuck I don't. I don't sound like her. I don't sound like her. Nah, okay. I'm trying to get to it. What we doing?
At the same
Are
time,
we building
bro,
towards something? Are we not?
I'm building towards something, but you're not about to rush me for nothing.
No, see, what is rush though? Because
how long you talking to? How long you feel like you talking to somebody where you feel like now you got to ask the question: are we exclusive? How long?
It depends on the connection and the vibe.
Yeah. But what's the minimum?
Bro, you can't really put a number on it, bro. That's the thing. You can't really put a number on it. Because then that's the problem. Because if you put a number on it, you're boxing yourself, you're limiting yourself to, oh shit, okay. Like the fucking 90-day rule, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of women back in the day, or probably even now still.
Back in the day.
The 90-day rule. Yeah, bro.
Why you say back in the day? He just came out with that book. I'm just playing. But you know what I'm saying, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is like if you box yourself, limit yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, we're not gonna have intercourse for 90 days. Like, what the fuck? You think a man gonna wait 90 days for you? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
No, man, it depends.
I mean, it does depend. Some will do it, but the way I look at it is,
girl, you gotta knock my socks off. I don't know,
but the way I look at it is, okay,
it's so much.
I'm waiting 90 days for this. In the meantime, what are you doing for me?
That's a fact,
right? What are you doing for me to give me the confidence to want to wait 90 days?
That's a fact,
right? Are you bringing me peace of mind? Right? Are you supportive? Are you loving? Are you caring? Are you soft? Are you what you are created to be? Right? If you're not, fuck that. I'm not waiting on 90 days.
I'm glad you said soft because women don't understand that because sometimes they be so hard. I be like, can you be my emotional pillow? God damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some women like need to feel like they need to be hard in certain situations. I think that comes from being taken advantage of, but at the same time,
they don't got
be vulnerable.
They don't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
I don't need no rugged ass, rough ass woman. I don't.
I understand.
I'm already rugged.
They like, you know, you a man and all that.
I'm already rugged. So why are you rugged? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I just had a fucking argument with my boss at work, right?
For real?
No. Like, not this. Just is a scenario.
Oh.
Hypothetically speaking, this didn't happen. But I had an argument with my boss at work, right?
Yeah.
Terrible day at work. I come home, and then I got to deal with you bitching about, you just came through the door. Why you didn't take the trash out? Like, what the fuck?
Don't get Brian started up with that again, man.
I'm sorry. Look, listen. But it's important, bro. It matters. Like, if you see I had a rough day at work, you know shit, see my body language. I'm not the same. I'm not the normal me, right? And you already have it in your mind that you want to argue about whatever the fuck you want to argue about when I get home from work. What? Bro, I don't know. I don't
understand why it's a whole bunch of stipulations for us, but when we tell you just a couple things that we want you to do is, you're not gonna control me and da da da. I'm like,
I ain't your slave. What the fuck? Yo, I asked you to make my plate. What the fuck does that have to do with being a slave? What? Are we serious? What? Hold on, I'm sorry.
What?
Listen.
But when I pay this bill though, you don't got no problem with that though.
When I pay this $3,000 mortgage.
Hold on, I still got some more. I still got some more.
You want some more?
I still got some more.
Okay, all right. Yeah, when I pay this $3,000 mortgage, you ain't complaining. But when I ask you, hey, babe, can you make my plate? Like, I'm tired, just got off from work. I ain't doing. Make your own motherfucking plate.
When I spend $1,200 on these braids.
Okay.
Hey, bro, braids are $1,200 sometimes.
Bro, is that?
Hey, bro, these braids, bro. Hey, bro, I be looking at these TikToks.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Some of these girls be playing the stack for their braid. Am I lying? I'm telling you.
$1,200?
Bro.
What the fuck?
I'd rather Shawty get a fade.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
What kind of braids is that?
Bro, shit. Better come with a moped or something. What the fuck? Come with a bike or something.
Josh said you left the plate in the sink.
Better come with an Xbox or something. What the hell?
You left the plate in the sink?
Hold on, what?
Nah, my friend Josh said you left the plate in the sink.
Oh.
So that means if I leave the plate in the sink, then you just not gonna make my next plate. I don't. No, I mean, but that's petty though. That's petty though, cause
that is petty.
But I do kind of see what you're saying, because if she makes your plate right, and you just put it in the sink, and you just take it upon yourself to not wash it out, like wash the fucking plate out. It's now okay. Now if she's already washing dishes, okay, cool, give it to her. But if she's like doing something else, wash your fucking plate out.
Just compromise, bro.
Exactly. It's give and take. Teamwork.
Give and take. It's give or take. You know what I'm saying?
Teamwork.
If you're gonna take something, you gotta give a little bit. You know, you gotta give something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want me to compromise, whatever to a certain degree that you want me to compromise, you have to do the same thing on my side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mutual. What we talk about is mutual. A lot of women don't understand mutual. You know what I'm saying? You got woo me too. You know what I'm saying? You got to show qualities that I want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got to show all these qualities for you to accept being married to me, but you don't got to show the same qualities so me the one to marry you.
Remember what I said
sense.
Remember what I said my definition of 50-50 is?
Vaguely, go ahead.
It's not like the way I see 50-50. 50-50 isn't necessarily financial. Right?
Effort.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Right? If I'm paying for the mortgage $2,500, right? What you do for the household financially might not even equate to how much I put out financially, right? But from a emotional standpoint, a mental standpoint, the other things that you do around the house that contributes to the financial aspect, that's how I look at 50-50. Exactly. And vice versa. If she's putting out, if y'all agree upon this, if she's putting out more financially, okay, well, you got to pick up in other areas too.
That's a fact.
That's how I see 50-50. I don't see 50-50 as just strictly a financial thing. No. Because to be honest, like, you're never really gonna be putting out the same exact money for each other, like the house, whatever. It's just not gonna happen. It may be close, but it's not gonna be the exact same amount. It's not. So 50-50 to me is more everything that you put in for your significant other. That's how I see 50-50. So, what you think?
I think the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I think we said the same thing but differently. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to compromise for you, do the same thing in the same degree. Whatever. Your compromises shouldn't be more than my compromises. Shouldn't be the exact same.
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or depends on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have a health issue or something, so they might, you know what I'm saying? That's different, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. But you should be able to give and take the equally the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm paying for the bills, you know what I'm saying, money bills, you know what I'm saying, pay my emotional bills. In a sense. Go ahead. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? When I come home, hey babe, you doing good? You know what I'm saying? Want me to rub your back? Will me rub my tummy? Because I love belly rubs. I talk about belly rubs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can talk to you and give me a belly rub, you in a good start. If you can rub my, it's something about belly rubs. Leave me alone. But
hey, 2 weeks old, bro.
Bruh,
Two weeks old, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
bro? Like, just be there, bro. Just be there.
Be available.
Just give out what I give out. That's it.
Because and we've talked about this too before, but you know, sometimes women, women they would say, well, you are emotionally unavailable. Okay, that may be true. Why is that? Right? And this is part of what we were saying as far as like as men, we have to create safe spaces for ourselves to feel comfortable communicating, right? Because there could be things. There are quite a few men out here who've gone through things of the women that put them in a space to where they just shut down, right? They don't want to say nothing. They don't want to talk. They don't want to communicate, right? That's not okay.
Yeah.
However, the next person that comes along, it is upon that man to seek some therapy, right? Get some help.
Yeah.
But however, it is also upon that next person that comes along to, and it can't be asking for a lot. But
it can be, but at the same time, like I go back to a couple of episodes ago when I was talking about knowing your own manual.
Right.
You need to know your own manual so you know yourself and know how you tick. So if you know your own manual, you teach the manual to your significant other so they can know what makes you tick and what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't know that, then how I'm supposed to know that? You know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to know what's treating you good? Because my treating you good without knowing that might not be your treating you good.
And this
you know what I'm saying?
And this is what you were saying earlier as far as like delivery. Mm-hmm. Like break the ice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're ladies, if you're dealing with a man that is piss poor at communicating, break the ice. Your delivery is everything, right? If you coming at him from a standpoint of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you walking around here like that? That's not you're not gonna get what you want.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? But if you come with a different delivery, like, hey, like I've noticed these things about you, what's going on? That for most of us, that's all we need to. Oh shit! Okay, all right. Let me give her a little something, right? Because it could be some shit that he's he's burying underneath the soil to not deal with potentially again, right? But for us, we gotta be we have to be emotionally comfortable too.
Yeah.
Right? Like the perception is like, oh, we're men, we can deal with any and everything. I mean, yeah, we can, but everyone has their breaking point too. Right? I mean, we all have our breaking point. We're still humans with emotions. We're not immortal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not indestructible. Like we bleed the same. We have a life expectancy on this planet. We don't live forever.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important that we put aside our personal needs at times and ask the question that we need to ask with people that we're dealing with, or just even friends too. Right? Like, oh shit, I haven't heard from you in a minute. What the fuck going on with you? Like, like what? I could be going through something. I could be depressed. I could be emotionally out of it for various different reasons. Yeah. And you piling on to what I may be going through, that's not helping.
That's a fact.
Right? So we gotta have the sense of awareness, all of us, to like put aside what our needs are for what they may be needing from us. Mm-hmm. Especially if we call ourselves being whatever we are to them. Mm-hmm. Family, friends, significant other, whatever, spouse, whatever. So, you got any closing thoughts before we wrap up this show? Oh, real quick. Our intern.
Yes.
Introduce our intern real quick. We didn't get a chance to do it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you want her to come on the camera?
She don't have to.
Come here.
She don't have to.
Come here.
Oh, you gonna put her on the spot?
Yeah, put her on the spot. Come here. Come right here. Hello, y'all. So we have the new intern, and her name is Tiara.
You want to sit down? You can sit down.
Yeah, maybe one episode we will have you on the show.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So real quick, what did you think about the show?
I think it was good. There was definitely a lot said. A lot to take in, a lot to think about. It's always interesting to hear the male perspective on relationships and roles and effort and things of that nature. So even though some of my opinions may be a little bit different.
That's okay.
That's okay. Right.
That's okay. We're gonna have you on at some point. But yes, this is our intern. So you guys will be seeing a lot more of her in the future. You got anything else before I close out?
Get money and drink water.
Oh my goodness. Drink rum. That is it for today's show, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a safe and enjoyable weekend. This is Spade of Spades podcast. We are out. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Be safe on the roads. We are out. Peace.